Hi, everyone. Adam Buttrick, Product Manager for ROR here to share with you some brief product updates as we round out the year. Okay, so some exciting news on the affiliation matching front. Pleased to announce that our new single search affiliation matching strategy, which we mentioned on our call in September, is now available for use in a preview period. So as a quick refresher, single search is a new affiliation matching strategy that was created by Crossref's now Director of Technology, Dominika Tkaczyk, as part of a collaboration with the ROR team. It's designed to outperform our existing affiliation matching while also being quite a bit faster and more computationally efficient. So for those who like to get a bit more in the weeds on performance, we've benchmarked this strategy extensively using a manually annotated data set sampled from all affiliations in Crossref. So we took all the affiliations strings that are being asserted, did manual annotation of them, randomly sampled. That's what we benchmark against. In doing so, we target a measure, F0.5, where precision is weighted more heavily than recall. We choose this metric because our affiliation matching is used in a largely unsupervised fashion to reconcile many affiliation strings to ROR IDs. So what we want to do is really push down those false positive matches as much as possible. But for this measure, F0.5, we see significant improvement as compared to our existing matching. Specifically, we see an improved F0.5 score of 0.913 for single search as compared to the existing matching's 0.88. What this means in practice is that we are able to both very slightly increase our already high precision while significantly improving recall, meaning we're able to find more correct matches for the same inputs. I'm going to do a very quick demo to show this off. Okay, are we seeing? Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to run the matching quick. So we can see right away that the response time for single search is immediately faster than our existing matching, just a slight bit. It varies relative to traffic and caching, those kind of things. But what's really great about single search is that it addresses many of the known failure states of our existing matching. So I don't want to get too in the weeds, but one of these is that the existing matching kind of has an over reliance on parsing affiliation strings on the basis of commas being present. So to break up that string and find the named entities. So when I just remove these and try to rematch again, what we see is that our existing matching fails to match this match, but single search can preserve it. So it's very good at actually identifying and parsing what is the organization or entity name from these affiliation strings. And if we just look at a few more examples, we can see that, again, we have this pickup on recall. So we have these are, again, actual affiliations that are asserted in Crossref. Here we see, again, kind of a standard assertion where there's no comma or split or place name, but we're still able to extract the organization. Here's a really long affiliation where we have, PhD pursuing, professor, all of these departments, and we're still able to isolate the organization. Here's a pretty standard affiliation string. This is actually great for the system where I work, the University of California system. So that comma parsing kind of failure mode actually affects a lot of organizations that include a comma in their name, such as very common in University of California affiliation. So University of California, comma Irvine, we can now correctly handle for that. Again, kind of a standard straightforward one. This is a one that I like and that we actually see a lot is when things get passed into the affiliation matching endpoint from various production processes, they can be accidentally prepended with these XML tags or kind of similar noise, none of which affects the ability of the single search strategies, ability to correctly parse and match the corresponding ROR identifier. So we're super grateful to Dominika, to the Crossref team, for working with us on this collaboration. It's a great example of how much ROR benefits from having Crossref as a parent organization, having expertise of the data science team. And we have a button to reflect this. So yay.